Hello everybody, I'm JD. Welcome back to another easy Minecraft tutorial. As you can see, we are now in Bedrock version 1.14, and today we're going to be looking at bees and beehives and bee nests, honeycombs, well, just a lot of stuff. So, we have a lot to look at. So, let's get started. So, first of all, if you want bees, you need to find a bee nest. These spawn naturally in, well, usually plains and flower forests and sunflower fields. There've got to be flowers around, because they like flowers. Now, if you want to take one of these, no problem. You can use any tool. But I would recommend using one with Silk Touch, because if you do, then you can get a bee nest that is full of bees. Now, what can you do with this? Well, you can transplant it somewhere. So let's go over here. We have a lot of flowers around here. So we can start our own little apiary. Now, what I would like to do first is, let's dig a hole here. We are going to get campfire. And I'm just going to put it down there. And on top will be a bee nest. So the reason I'm doing this, the reason I'm doing that is so that the bees will be nice and friendly. So the campfire needs to be under the bee nest. Now, why do I do that? So when you want to get anything from a bee nest, you want them to be calm. Now right now that bee is gathering pollen or whatever. You can see I've got 3 that were in here. And they're just going to go around and gather nectar and go back into there. And I will come back to you once this is full, just because this is going to take a little while and you don't want to just watch them fly around, right? So we'll be back when this is full. Alright, so as you can see, it is now full. One thing I want to get from here, unfortunately I don't have it, but there it is. I need shears. So we're not going after the honey yet, but what we're going to use is shears to get honeycombs. That's right. Now, with the honeycombs, well, you could do a few different things, but first of all, let's do our most important thing. You want to make one of these, right? Well, you can't make a bee nest, but you can make something else. So you use these honeycombs and some wood, and you make a beehive. So a beehive works just the same way as a bee nest, just that a beehive is stronger. And, wonderful, it's raining. So you can do the same thing. So just put in that, and that, and unfortunately, we still only have 3 bees. We want this to be populated, right? Well, let me show you how to do that, although the bees are in there. So, when you've got some bees out, here's what you want to do. You want a flower. Feed them. And watch. There you go. Baby bee. So we got 4 bees now, and we can have 2 more if we like. Oh, here's another one. Let me see. Can I give you? And how about you? Oh, no, you're the baby, I think. You've already eaten. Ah. Okay, so I can give you more. So you grow up. There we go. And there we go. We're going to have another bee. There we go. So, we're going to start getting honey and everything in here. So, how do we get the honey out? Well, first of all, these need to fill up. just the same as with the honeycomb, you need a tool, but this one is a glass bottle. So they need to get busy making some honey first. So let's let them do that. So now we've got a whole bunch of honey in there. So you just use one of these, and we now have a bottle of honey. What can you do with honey, though? I only have one bottle. You can drink it. A honey bottle is actually good for three bars. I guess you can say it. 3 hunger bars. So it's a good source of energy, which is great. So you can drink it. You can also make a few other things, and let's head over here. So if we have... Oh, I don't have enough honey bottles, so I'm just going to take some more here. You can do this and make a honey block, which is quite interesting. You can make a few honey blocks, huh? What you end up getting is empty bottles from this. So the bottles are recycled, which is absolutely wonderful. Another thing you can do is with the honeycomb, you can do something very similar. You can make honeycomb blocks. Honeycomb blocks are very different from honey blocks. Now let me show you. So they do stack, of course. So if we look at both honey blocks and honeycomb blocks, honeycomb blocks are purely decorative. They do nothing. They're solid. They just look good. On the other hand, honey blocks, let's see. They're sticky. Unlike slime blocks, blocks you bounce. With honey blocks, nope, no such luck. Let's see what happens if we make a nice tower of these. So there we go. You slide down. You slide off of these, and you take no damage, which is nice. They're sticky. Mobs avoid going on them. They can be used in redstone, which I'm not going to be showing you in this video. That will be for something. That'll be another video, because I think that it would have a lot more applications. I just want to show you the basics here. Alright, so let me show you something else. We have a couple of beehives that are going right here. No campfires. This time, we're going to be using dispensers, and I'm going to show you why in one moment. It's right there. So without the campfires, normally if you try to take honey or honeycombs from here, they are going to attack you. But let's put shears in this one. Just one shear at the moment. And in this one, I'm going to be putting in some glass bottles. Of course, if you want, you could put hoppers and chests below it to capture everything. But for now, we need to wait for these things to fill up, and we do need something to activate, though. No. Let's do this. So buttons on each, and we'll wait and see if these get filled up. Now these ones, look at these. These are nice and full. That's nice. Let's get some honey. There we go. Nice. Now these we need to wait. There are bees getting busy. So let's wait and see what happens here. So now these two beehives are full. I've added some hoppers and some chests here. Of course, there's nothing in them. That's because I haven't done anything yet. So, go back here, press this, and what happened? Well, looks like they're both done. Well, it didn't exactly work how I wanted it to, but let's see, nothing in there. Nothing in there. Let's see what's in here. Ah, there's the honey. Okay, so this is not exactly how you may want it to work. That'll require a lot of things to be done. But as you can see, that shows you how the mechanics work with the dispenser. It does not take the honeycomb. The honeycomb does not go down into there and in there. Very interesting. Also, using the dispenser with bottles, the bottle just returns to the dispenser. Interesting. So, that is what happens with that. Now, I would like to show you a couple more things, just some more recipes. If you put a honey bottle here, you get 3 sugar, plus an empty. As you can see right up there, we do get an empty bottle. And another thing you can do, you can take 4 glass bottles. Well, we've got 8 in there, and honey block. And you can make honey bottles. There you go. So, there we go. There are some wonderful tutorials on how to make an automated bee farm or apiary, where you can get both honey bottles and honeycombs. But in this case, I'm not going to be doing that. That does involve some redstone, and also those honey blocks do have some redstone properties, which are interesting. Actually, redstone does not pass through them, but they can be used in a similar way as slime blocks. But it's a bit different. Maybe another time I'll get into that. But what I've shown you here is the basic blocks that are used with bees and honey, how to make them and how to use them in easy ways, of course. And I did not mention one thing, and that is honey can be used to cure poison. I'm sure you're glad about that. So I don't think it gets rid of bad omen, though. You need milk for that. So I'd like to thank you for watching. Let me know, what is your favorite use of the everything related to bees? Have you had time to really explore it yet? So let me know in the comment section below. Also, if you like the video, then please give it a thumbs up. That really does help my channel and videos get out so that others can see it as well. And if you're interested in more tutorials, as well as my Let's Play series, then please consider subscribing. So I'll see you next time.